Hello, welcome to Dev Radio. I am here with the first place winners from our June hackathon, the team that built InHeir.AI. We'll talk about what they built in a little bit, but first, let's meet them. Shalini, do you want to start out? Tell us about yourself
Yeah.
and how you became an AI engineer.
So hi everyone, I am Shalini Srinivasan, an undergraduate student, and I am a passionate software developer and looking for a job. And I started playing with computers from sixth grade and slowly taught myself C++ and Python, and joined my college to meet this amazing two guys. And finally. We are participated in Microsoft hackathon, which was a great experience. And yeah, that's all about me.
And Vijay, what about you? How did you become an AI developer?
Yeah, hello everyone. I am Vijay Ganesh, currently pursuing my computer science undergraduation at Chennai Institute of Technology. I am an open source contributor and contributed a project called VGo, a simple Go project scaffolder with a few choices of frameworks and database templates. And I'm also a Go backend developer as well as with proficiency in JavaScript and C++. That's a glimpse of me.
That's a lot. That's great. And Kitana, how about you? How did you wake
Yeah,
up one day and decide you wanted to be an AI developer?
for me, I started out with cybersecurity when I was a high school student, and after that, I started pursuing my undergraduation in cybersecurity. And cybersecurity means a lot to me, and so based on that, I started realizing there is a lot of potential with AI and security aspects related to it. So that's how I got involved with AI eventually in the later years of my undergraduation.
And all three of you, you all came through the GenSpark program, correct? For
Yeah, yeah.
accounting?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome. So the project you worked on, the idea was, help people who are at risk of losing the home that they ought to inherit from their parents, for tax reasons. There's all kinds of problems that can happen. Um, that we kind of just put that out kind of generally and ask, do something to show us how AI can make this better for everybody. So tell us how you approached it and tell us what you built. What's InHeir.AI?
So while deciding with problem statement, the one thing that attracts us towards this problem statement because we can create a huge impact. By a lot of people have use case for this problem statement, and we decide to provide solution in such a way that it focus on two key players. One is public, who is searching for properties and want to estimate the risk associated with the land or surrounding areas, and the second is to make the lawyer's job easy. So basically, a lawyer have to go through all the deeds and bills provided by the person, and to make the decision. We automated that stuff. So basically, lawyers can upload their official documents to a project and can get interactive chatbot. So you can actually query the document and you don't have to basically read all the filter words in the present in the document.
Yeah, anytime you can speed things up for the lawyers, that is great. It makes the whole process faster, and
Yeah.
probably less costly. Yeah. What I
Yeah.
know that you when you built this, it was we're kind of focusing on Atlanta specifically in the United States, and we've got things like census.gov, and a lot of other public data. You guys had an interesting feature, the sort of crowdsource, identifying properties that are at risk, because in India you don't have all that government data isn't quite out there yet. Tell us about that. How do you think about that feature?
Yes.
That feature, that crowdsourcing feature, is actually an idea of our team leader, Kirtana, and I want to, Kirtana, I give this question to Kirtana.
Yeah, sure. One of the main principles of AI is data. Data is the center for everything. I believe in that. because whatever LLMs that we are telling, it's basically something that has been driven by data. It has been trained on data. When we lack data, we lack accuracy. We lack accuracy in responses. So whatever summarization is being done, that has to be done based on data. So if we are not going to be having proper data, that is going to be an impact. So I wanted to address that problem, and crowdsourcing was one of the major ways by which we can actually help in addressing this issue. And by that, another feature that we ended up implementing was responsible AI. Responsible AI is something that I think of more as a design that has to be implemented right from the start rather as an addition. It's the very similar to how we think of security. Security in tradition is packaged as something that gets implemented at last when we have developer bandwidth. But that's how we introduce a lot of security issues. So similar to that, in a world where a lot of AI-driven development is being done, I think responsible AI should be at the heart of design, and that's how we ended up designing the entire solution. So implementing CSFLE and other things were something that we considered right from the start as someone who is passionate about cybersecurity. And crowdsourcing is something that involves collection of sensitive data as well. So we wanted to make sure that this is something that is done in a very responsible manner.
That's great. And I love that you call it out in the context of security. A lot of it, just like security, you have to think about it up front, plan for it from the beginning. And it's, again, it's the same thing. It's like, let's put some controls in place to make sure that nothing bad happens here, and that the system does what we want it to do, and it can't be abused by predators. And I think that was, I think what you did, I think it was kind of the responsible AI piece of it that really made it stand out for the judges as a winning solution. What Vijay, what did you learn from this process? How do you think this will help your career going forward, Vijay?
Yeah, actually, I'm a guy who experiment various technologies. In that way, I'm introduced to Microsoft Azure services, which offers a suite of variety of services from PaaS to IaaS. So I came to learn about app services, web app services, Azure functions, and then Cosmos DB for the blob storage. These kind of services, I was new to it, and also I am introduced to Fluent UI React components, which are backed by Microsoft. Actually, as per the requirements of this hackathon, the project need to be production ready as well as accessible to the people. So according to the needs, Microsoft Fluent UI really satisfies all those criterias, because it follows the web content access guidelines and then provides better performance. And we prioritize accessibility and production readiness rather than being an aesthetic one or extensive customization. So that's what I learned throughout this experience, throughout this hackathon.
Yeah, being sure that you can get it done and get it built
Yeah.
that's key. Shalini, next time you've got 2 weeks to come together with uh, partners you don't know and to work in a platform you're not familiar with. That's not an uncommon thing in our profession. Do you think you'll be ready for it again?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
And Kirtana, was the hackathon a good experience for you in that way too? Does it give you more confidence, or how do you think this will help you?
Actually, we are in a roller coaster of emotions. One night, everything goes smooth, everything goes as planned, and another night, it will be like, breaking productions. This hackathon really helped us to how to really plan and how to make a winning feature, a specific one. It's not rather common. So really, we brainstormed around 5 days in this 10 days of hackathon, and just to decide the user flow and data. And yeah, it was really a great roller coaster of emotions.
That's great. That's great. Um, anything else you guys want to add before we wrap up? Any advice for the people coming after you?
I would say planning is first before touching the code. because while let's say you don't plan how the schema should be or how the data flow should be, then after coding, then you have a tough decision of removing some of the features.
Yeah.
So, and have a time frame, like in the first day we will complete at least 50% of this feature, or some time frame which will really help to track where you are and whether you are lagging or going fast.
Yeah. That is key. That is key. Well, I want to thank you all for taking the time to share your experience with the community. And I know that you guys are going to go on and do some epic stuff in your careers. And so congratulations
Yeah.
on the win, guys.
Thank you, Matt.
Thank you,
Actually, it's
Michael.
also a great chance for us to share our experience. It's been
Yeah,
a
thanks
great
for providing this platform to share our experience, the challenges that we faced, and learning outcomes out of this hackathon. Thank you so much for organizing this, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Same from my